What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? I don't know where that came from. Y'all, what's good, y'all? Oh, man. So I know you see the title and you're like, what? What? I get into it. What up, Carly? What's good with you? I was trying to see if we get some more people in here. I don't know. My shit is so, like, out of the algorithm anymore. It's ridiculous. And then I seen some shit on YouTube yesterday. But they're saying they're making a bunch of changes to the platform again. But for like established channels, which I don't know what they consider to be an established channel, but for established channels, it's really going to affect them. Like, you can't just kind of have a channel that's established and just ride it out anymore. You have to come up with new content or a new angle or something. And then with the smaller channels, it'll be beneficial to them, or ones that are just starting out, because it's I don't know exactly what they said. I didn't watch the whole video, but something about like subscribers don't guarantee views anymore, which is facts. I mean, I got what 2002, 2022 subs, something like that. I think it's 2002 or 12. Anyway, uh, it doesn't guarantee views. People gotta click on your video to watch it. You know what I mean? But that would be good for smaller channels and whatnot. But me personally, I think I'm going to take a step back from reactions. I mean, let's face it, I ain't been nowhere near as consistent as I once was. There was a point in time when I was dropping videos every day, all day, every day. I had people tell me I was dropping them too fast, that they had no idea that I had dropped the last 4. Now it's like, I think I probably dropped 4 in like the last 6 months. I still do them every now and then. I'm horrible at scheduling things, like, so I can't. That's why I can never be like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna, get back to Reactz this weekend, because it never happened. Something always come up, or I wasn't available to do it. But I think I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna focus on music. That's what we finna do. I've always wanted to. It was always a passion of mine. It was always first and foremost, even before reactions. In fact, I went into doing reactions with the game plan of doing the reactions, trying to get a little bit of a following, and then hitting them with the music. And everything that all the feedback that I've gotten back from the music has all been positive. Nobody ever had nothing bad to say about it. Naventeenth was good. Nobody ever had anything negative to say about it, unless it was a hater, But for the most part, it's all been good feedback. But I will say that these last 2 songs that I wrote are probably my best work ever. Like I said before, if I have anything that's about to blow, it's gonna be one of these 2, for sure. If there was anything ever gonna blow, it's gonna be one of those 2 for sure. I got a third one I started writing the other night, and it's following the same suit. I don't know if I just had some kind of breakthrough or what, but it's been pouring out of me lately. Now, there's also the whole fact where my internet's down again, so that sucks, especially if you're trying to do reaction live streams and shit. But I'm able to record. I just do it off of my hotspot off of my phone for now until I get my internet situated. When I was sitting back the other night looking at all the music that I actually have that needs to be recorded, and I have a lot. It's almost overwhelming. Almost overwhelming. So I'm gonna start focusing I'm gonna start channeling my energy and focus on the music. Like I said, I'll still do a reaction every now and then, whenever I get that urge, or we could still do lives and do music streams or just kick it and bullshit. Which, to be real with you, when I go live and just talk, seems to do better than it does when I go live and play music. I know I have a bad habit of playing the same shit all the time because I really don't listen to a whole lot of music, and that was another reason I enjoyed doing the reactions, because it expanded my horizons a little bit with that. But and I play too much music. Like I go from one song to the next song to the next song. When are you posting it? When am I posting it? I'm not exactly sure yet because it's written. I recorded it the other night. I was trying to go down. I've been in contact with Dub 3030. He's gonna produce this song, and I was thinking about going down to Nashville this weekend and seeing if he could just record it there, because he invited me over and shit and said that that I got the green light for that. But he's busy this weekend, and I don't have the availability to do it this weekend. If I did, I would have to fly down there, and by fly I mean drive really fast. I would have to fly down there Friday, and then I would have Friday and Saturday, and then I'd have to be back Sunday. So it would give me one full day there. So I'd rather wait till I got more time to go down there and do something like that, especially if he's willing to. I mean, he agreed to let me record the one thing there. I don't know if he would let me do more or not, but if he did, I'll go there and I'll record my whole catalog, for real, for real. But I do got the studio at the house. I got my own studio, everything's set up, and I think part of my problem with the reactions and shit, I got ADHD. If you didn't know, I don't know how, because it's pretty obvious, but I got ADHD bad. And I try to do multiple things at once. Like I'm trying to do reactions, I'm trying to do music, I'm trying to do music videos, I'm trying to shoot little shorts for this and shorts for that. It's too much. At least for one person, it's too much, especially a single dad. You know what I mean? And I work full time at nights, so that kind of throws a wrench in my spokes. But I figure if I could take all this energy that I have going in random directions, but it's shaking bad as shit, and my bad road's pretty shitty. If I take all this energy that I'm like channeling into multiple different directions and focus all on one thing, I think that's the route to go. I've always been the type of person too, like, and maybe that's the ADHD in me, or I don't know, but I can never fully focus on something unless I'm passionate about it, which is why when I started doing reactions, I was like, I was committed to it. You know what I mean? I had my nose to the ground, grinding, doing what I had to do. And then I started dabbling in the music a little bit, and I don't know. I guess I just had the sudden epiphany that that's what I want to do. That's what I've always wanted to do. I got books and shit that I wrote, like, when you're like first grade, second grade, whatever. And in the about the author section, every single one of them says I want to grow up to be a famous writer one day. Always said that. Every English teacher I've ever had has always told me that I had a unique ability for writing, and that I should try to find a way to make it work for me in the future. So that's what we're gonna do. And like I said, the last two songs that I wrote are probably the best songs that I've ever put together that are solo songs, because I don't have a lot of them. I got what, three, two? I got more collabs than anything. So that's what we're gonna do. And I started writing another one. It's turning out pretty well, although I haven't really got into it yet. I've only written maybe 2 or 3 bars. The last verse that I wrote, which is supposed to be a collab with SMG Jimmy, which he wanted me to come out and record with him. But I mean, that was a year ago. I spoke to him the other day. He did call me back, but I was actually live when he called. So if you were there, you would know that, or you might remember that. He called me when I was live. I told him I hit him back the next day, or told him to hit me back, and then neither one of us ended up calling the other one back. But he's a busy guy, man. I know he's I don't know if he's touring or what, but he's all over the place recording and doing music, and then you see him on the rundown with Triple T. Shout out Triple T. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, man. I want to take a good 6 months to a year and really focus on it and see if I can't do something with it. because I really feel like I can't. I've always felt that way. I've always felt that way. And the few things that I have been on recently, like Nobody Stopping Me with Beats by Dunbar, Jack Gaspard, like that was just, I've been just playing around with that type stuff. You know what I mean? It's not really my, uh, I don't know, the whole country rap thing's not really my lane of music, but everybody in this genre kind of welcomed me with open arms, and I'm forever grateful for it because they restored that confidence back in me. And I'm in a different place in my life now where I got support from the right people and shit. Yo, I'm missing all these comments. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to none of them. What's the song name? Song is called Still Breathing. I don't know when I'm gonna post it yet. It's hard to find stuff you can play copyright claims. Yeah, you get copyright claims on YouTube, but that doesn't affect the channel. It just means you can't monetize it, which is fine. I mean, I went what, my first year and a half without being monetized anyway. And to be real with you, like if I'm being completely transparent with you, since I've been on YouTube, being paid by the platform itself, I've cashed out, or I've gotten 2 checks from YouTube, each of them for $100 in what, 3 years, 4 years? I think it's been 3. And then I have another one. It's at around like $84 right now. Like I need to make that other $15 or whatever, and then it'll automatically transfer over. But I'm trying to block that sunlight out. But off of the artists themselves, I probably made closer to 6 or 7 grand in about that first year. It's probably been more than that since then. I haven't really been keeping track of it. It's not a whole lot more because I haven't posted much more. But she said fly equals really fast. The truck's behind you, for Christ's sake, speed up, man. There's literally nobody behind me, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on the highway and there's nobody behind me. Duck soup. That sounds good. Duck soup. I went to a, get off topic real quick. I went to a Thai restaurant one time and had Happy Duck. That's what it was called. And the only reason I ordered it is because the only fucking thing on the menu that I knew what it was, because everything else was in Thai or Chinese, whatever the hell language it was. But anyway, that's a dope name. This is my exit up here. But that's what we finna do. That's weird. That's a weird thing to say, bro. He says, my butthole itches. Well, you should probably go clean that, son. Pregnant people. What's that mean? Yeah, sounds like a personal problem. Right, tell him. That's funny. Officer Balls. I like that name, too. That's hilarious. What up, Triple T? Damn, your ears must have been ringing, bro. I was just talking about you a second ago. That's wild. I don't know what's up with the trolls. But hey, a view is a view. Mr. Evans, what's good? Shout out to you, sir. I don't know what's up with the trolls, but as I said before, if you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Look how much hate Triple T been getting. And it ain't doing nothing but benefiting his channel. He ain't mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, they can hate on me all they want. In fact, I encourage it. I want you to hate on me. There's something I have realized after I got out of high school. Was one of the reasons I stopped doing music, because I didn't have no haters. You know what I mean? Eminem said that best in The Way I Am, when he said it feeds me the fuel that I need for the fire to burn. That's a fact. That's a fact. People hate on me or doubt me, it gives me every reason, or that much more of a reason, to push through and prove them wrong. And I love proving people wrong. I love it. So yeah, I can wait to drop this track though. As soon as I get, as soon as I get it and I'm able to drop it, I will let y'all know. As I said, it's already recorded. And I did tell Dub, and I think it's because it's such a close song. Like the song, I'm too close to it. It's such a personal song. It's very personal. It's a true story, and because of that, I'm very anal about it. Like I start recording shit, and it's like it sounds great, and then I sit down and I start messing with like mixing and shit, which I've been trying to learn how to do as well. Not great at it at all. I did some shit and it sounded okay for me, and that's really all I'm trying to do with it. And when I'm doing it, when I'm recording, is just to be able to hear the playback so it doesn't sound so raw. Because eventually, when I send it over to whoever's mixing it, I reset everything back to zero anyway. I send them over there. The vocals of the stems are completely dry, meaning they have no sound effects on them. They're not mixed or anything like that. I let the producer do that because that's where their magic happens. That's where they shine at. They know what they're doing. I don't. But and that again, that's the ADHD in me. So I tell myself I'm gonna go in there. I'm just gonna record this shit, lay it down raw, and send it over. And then I start fucking with stuff and tweaking it, and I don't know. And then I was trying to learn a little bit of that stuff also because I got Dub 3030 gonna produce it, and I didn't want to send a professional producer some mediocre shit. I don't want to create more work for him than what's necessary neither. I'm hoping that this flourishes into a good relationship, friendship, whatever you want to call it, business relationship. I will say I talked to him that one day. I was here at work, and he called me. Yeah, we probably talked on the phone. I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes or so. But yo, he's a humble dude, very very humble dude. Hey, white man, what's good? That's a weird thing to say. What up, PF? What's good, brother? Jerry Gutman, Officer Balls died. I don't get it. Your favorite track is Rap That Fast. That's what's up. That's what's up. I like uh I wasn't crazy about that hook personally. Like I hit up Nunrilla, me and him was talking about getting together to do a track, and then fun fact, Speezy Hyde was supposed to have been on that track, and then when he sent over his verse, it just really wasn't it didn't go with it didn't go with the song really. Um and then I talked to Speezy and like he wasn't upset about it but or nothing, but he was actually a really good sport because he even showed up when I premiered the song or whatever and was in there supporting it. Where you might think somebody that was supposed to have been on it and then wasn't on it would have been salty about it. Like, nah, he was definitely supportive about it, and I can relate to that because that Dunbar song or the Beats by Dunbar dropped a track called "Cooking Like Ya" with Jack Gaspard and Nunrilla. I was supposed to be on that, but I actually got pulled off because Tone the Bone wanted to be on it with Moccasin Creek, and I already had a song with Moccasin Creek. So I wasn't mad about it. I respect what Dunbar was trying to do. He's trying to make sure that everybody got a chance to get a feature with a bigger name, and that's admirable. I just I felt like my verse was dope for it. And then the one day I got in my feelings, and I wound up posting it on. I think I posted it on YouTube because I tried to put it on TikTok, and they flagged it because of the copyright. So that happened. But yeah, I was dissing people on that track. I don't know if anybody picked up on it. Chief Pete, what's good? Scott Farkas, what's good, Big Pimpin'? I ain't seen you in a hot minute, Brody. What's good with you? Yeah, right. Long time no see. It's catchy. Yeah, no doubt, Carly. Like I said, I didn't really care much for the hook, but it did grow on me. Listen, I will sit here and chop it up with y'all if you give me just a minute. I got to run in here and clock in real quick, but I'll be right back. Yeah, we back. My bad. Oh shit. What did I miss? You can clock in and still hang out. That's dope. Yeah, I can. I clock in, and then normally we would be out in the yard making moves, like moving these panels around so there's room to bring the shit from inside outside. But it's been pretty empty here lately. Although I will say, just last week, this whole yard was fucking empty, and it's filling up pretty quick. I just found out we only have one bed tonight, which is good because it could be an early night. Although every time you get good news, there's a downside that goes with it, and they're saying that it's gonna be fucked up bed. So I don't know if they're running exposed stuff or what, but basically there's just more that goes into doing that. It's like a little fancier, prettier looking shit or whatever. They make what do they make here? They make walls for like Amazon, Walmart, shit like that. Then they make the big concrete walls with the door cutouts and whatnot. And then they pick them up with the crane, set it on my truck, and then I'll pull track trailer out, go around the yard. The other crane takes it off, and then at some point they ship out. I don't know how they do it on the job site because I've never been there, but something about they'll hook up to it and like they stand the panels up, and then I don't know how they got them jacks to go against it. They lock them together and they make a building with it. But it's pretty dope though. Smash the like button. Now you sounding like Southern Northern. He be coming in here all the time. Smash, smash, smash your like button. That's funny. Where's that little crown next to your name mean? Top fans. I don't know what that means. That's dope though. I'm surprised Carly didn't have the number one. She usually has the number one. She's always in here. No death penalty. What are you talking about? What death penalty? Mental raccoon glass. What's good? What is good? I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting here thinking I wasn't even in the algorithm no more. I looked down and all of a sudden we had 19 people in here at one point. That was wild. I don't know what's in here now because this shit's never accurate, but it says 10. That's what's up. All depends on how much you talk in chat. Ah, okay, that's what that is. I didn't know that. One pissed off veteran. What's this guy talking about? No death penalty. I'm muted. No, I was probably muted because my phone was ringing. I called a trash man because he ain't picked up my shit in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, if you can't handle it, I'll find somebody else that can. Or if I'm still muted, let me know because it might have fucked up the whole live. I don't know why they ain't picking up my shit. Like, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm caught up with y'all, and if I'm not, I owe you like $12. In which case, I'll pay it tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Abortion, murder. Abortion equals murder. Oh, you must be a liberal. You could go right on ahead and turn around and exit that way. We don't take kindly to your type. Do you listen to Ozzy Osbourne? Of course, I listen to Ozzy Osbourne. I fuck with Ozzy, or at least I did. That was sad too, man. I seen a video on him like he knew he was getting ready to pass. That's why he did that last show that he did or whatever, and he did it right from his throne or whatever, chair, throne, whatever you want to call it. Prince of Darkness. I think he would have. I would call that a throne. You know what I mean? No doubt. No doubt. Funny thing, you just mentioned Ozzy Osbourne. So I got Still Breathing, which is like my big drop whenever I get it done and ready to put through distro. I got another one called Long Way, and then the newest one that I just started writing, which I plan on working on tonight at work because when I'm here, I'm usually just sitting in the truck waiting for him to load my shit. So I got a lot of free time on my hand. That's called No More Tears. Has nothing to do with Ozzy, but when I had decided, I was gonna write it or whatever, it was the first thing that came to mind was Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. But I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped to show what I'm capable of doing when I'm fully focused on one task. When I first started YouTube, like I said, I was fully zoned in on reactions. And here lately I have not been. So, and I mean, to those of you that have continued to support the channel and hit the like button and watch the videos and click the share button and pop in my lives and shit, I appreciate y'all. I don't feel like it's not fair to y'all to lead you on. Like, yeah, I'm dropping another video. It's coming. Like, I still have one sitting on my computer that I haven't even touched yet. And I recorded it now. I think it's been like 3 weeks now. I had recorded 4 of them total, I believe, right? There was the 2 Ruben Rich kids, the Big X the Plug, and Bailey Zimmerman. And then I got another one, Big X the Plug, and I can't think of the girl's name. Lena something or Lena. I can't think of her name. But I still got it sitting on the computer. And I'll tell you, part of the reason that it was taking so long to get shit out is because I just recently switched from Android to iPhone. And I can take shit from the iPhone and put it on my computer. But for whatever reason, it either doesn't work or I don't know how to do it. But I can't get shit off the computer onto my iPhone, if that makes sense. Although that had nothing to do with the reactions now I think about it. But getting shit from the phone to the computer, like transferring it with the wire from the phone to the computer, it's just a pain in the dick. I hook up to it and then it just dumps all the files out. Nothing's labeled. Everything's fucking randomly scattered. I don't know if that's something on my end that I'm supposed to organize or what, but I'm already not an organized person. I'm sure it's calling me. I definitely don't need another additional thing to keep organized. So, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna focus on the music. She said, "Boo, iPhone." Yo, I thought the same shit. And then I got it, and I love it. But I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta call this guy back, and now my boss is calling me in here. So I'll talk to y'all, and I'll let you know what's going on when I know. Appreciate y'all.